Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a hair video, all of my favorite products and things that I'm absolutely loving. I can't believe I haven't done a video like this before. I think I've talked about a couple of things that I like, but today's going to be basically a lineup of everything I use from start to finish. I did want to mention that I have tape-in hair extensions. I've had them for over a year now, and right after I got them in, I basically changed all of my hair products to like safe, sulfate-free, just better quality hair products. It is so windy out there. It's so distracting because I can literally hear our shutters smacking against the house. It's kind of scary. I keep looking at my phone for like a tornado warning or something because it's that scary. As you can see, some of my real hair is peeking in through my extensions. My hair grew so much. I'll probably do a separate video about extensions in the future because there's just way too many questions to answer, but this is my natural hair underneath. When I initially started this whole extension journey, my hair was like up to here, basically see-through because it was just so damaged, and now it is so long. It's so crazy, and I'm not dyeing the bottom half of my hair because I'm so scared it's gonna get damaged again, so that's why you'll see darker pieces. But me and my hair girl, we're working some stuff out in the future in regards to color, what we're gonna do with my bottom half, just so it blends a little bit better, but I'm not mad about it. So I have all my hair products laid out in front of me, so I'm gonna go step by step as to what I use daily for my hair. So I've been using the Kevin Murphy shampoo for I think a little over 6 months now, and I just keep repurchasing because I freaking love it. So this is the one that I use, the plumping one. It smells so freaking good, and they just work so well. I don't know if it's necessarily plumping, but it definitely cleans my hair well. I have a very, very, very oily hair. My hair oils, I'm not kidding. If I wash my hair in the morning, in the evening, I already have oils peeking through the entire front of my head. I've always been like that ever since I was a little girl. And honestly, what used to help is getting highlights, like super bleach blonde highlights to my root. It would just, I guess because it's so bleached and dried, my hair, the highlights would kind of just soak up any oil, and I could get away with like not washing it. But now that I have all this regrowth, oh my goodness, my hair is just, I'm not used to it. I hate that I have to wash my hair so often because even at this point, dry shampoo doesn't cut it. I can really stretch 3 days with dry shampoo if I really try. But in general, I try to wash my hair every other day, which really sucks. So anyways, I love this shampoo. I highly recommend it. It just really cleans my hair well, and it doesn't make it feel heavy or greasy because some shampoos honestly make my hair greasy after I wash it. It's wild. So anyways, this one says that it densifies thinning hair. It's hard to say. I have extensions, so it's hard to say if it's like making my hair feel thicker because I have extensions, but in general, I just like the way that it cleans my hair. If you're blonde, you probably use a purple shampoo. I've been using purple shampoo since I was like 15. It's just, it saves my hair color, It takes away the brassiness, and I just feel like it looks like more cool toned, and I love that look. So I use my purple shampoo once a week. Sorry, Julie, to those times that my tapes are purple. It does stain your tape-ins. You can't tell unless you're like the hair girl taking it out. You can't tell inside, but that's how good this stuff is, okay? It's just, I love it. This is the Pravana brand, the Perfect Blonde. And I get this at Ulta. It is a little bit on the more expensive side. I know there are more affordable purple shampoos. If you buy like the really big one they have, it's like 40 bucks, but it lasts like forever. But they didn't have it last time, so I grabbed the smaller one. But I love this one. It smells great. It is so opaque. I don't know if I can even show you guys like how, like, you know, a purple shampoo is good when that purple is almost like black. And this one's like that. It's like staining my hand already. I don't even know if I can show you guys how. No, I'm not even gonna. That doesn't do the justice. But anyways, it's super opaque, and it really, really, really like washes away the golden orangey tones that you don't want in your hair. Unless you're strawberry blonde and you do like that look. But if you like to have your hair not so brassy looking, purple shampoo is the way to go. And I love this one, and I have to go wash my hands. The next thing I wanted to talk about is just so important to me, you guys. Okay, It's a clarifying shampoo by the Moroccanoil brand. I'm just gonna keep saying all these products smell so freaking good, but this shampoo is a lifesaver. So you are only allowed to use this like once every 2 weeks. You don't want to use it daily. It will dry out your hair and your scalp. So I use it once every 2 weeks. If you use dry shampoo and if you use a lot of product that you put near your scalp, you're gonna want to use a clarifying shampoo to basically clean, and it's just like deep cleans. I think they say like the follicles, like where the pores. Don't quote me. I think it's best to read it. It's a deep cleansing, revitalizing formula which removes everyday buildup from your hair. And it literally does. My hair feels squeaky clean. I literally get excited when it's time to use this because I just know it's really just cutting all that nastiness that you have sitting on your scalp. Like, you don't realize you have it, but you do have buildup from hairspray and just any products that you use. So this is a really good clarifying shampoo. The next thing I wanted to talk about is this Olaplex No. 3 Hair Perfector. I am basically empty. I have like a little tiny bit left. So let me just say, I don't put this all over my entire head because I have extensions, and I heard that it could change the color of your extensions or something like that. So when I use this, which is once a week, I tie back when I just get into the shower, I tie back my extensions and I just put this into the top part of my head and I let it sit for 10 minutes while I do everything else, and then I'll wash it off and then shampoo as regular. This is not a shampoo. It's just like a treatment, and it really, I'm telling you, this is why my very damaged hair has grown in the last year, because I use Olaplex on the top part where I have some blonde and some damage. It basically repairs and strengthens your hair. So this is such a good brand. I know you can also use Olaplex when you're at the salon. I believe they mix in like step 1 and 2 into your like concoction of hair stuff. And it's just a great system. I know there's other brands that are that's similar to Olaplex, but this one I can attest to be amazing. It's so good. It's just so expensive. Hair products are just so expensive in general. I will link everything down below. I forgot to mention. So whatever I can find, hopefully everything's in stock, which I'm pretty sure it will be. I'll link it all down below. The next thing is this Intense Hydrating Mask by Moroccanoil. I feel like so many people use this. It's so good. It smells so good. The whole line, like the Moroccanoil line, is amazing in my opinion. So I use this, I think, a little bit different than most people. I use it 3 different ways. So you can obviously use it in the shower. You put it, I only put it basically from like my neck down. I don't put it anywhere near my tapes. I don't use any conditioner next to my tapes, actually. You cannot do that. So it's basically like the bottom half of my hair. And if I'm just trying to be quick, I'll put this in the bottom half and leave it on in the shower for 10 minutes or so until I like shave and do everything else. But my favorite way to use this is in the evening. I don't wash my hair. Like, I'll go on with my day, and then in the evening on dry hair, I will put like a very thick dollop, kind of lather it in and put it on my ends, and then braid my hair and sleep with it and wash it out in the morning. You guys, it's so good for extensions. I think any hydrating mask is like super good for extensions because they dry out over time. Oh my gosh, it's so windy out there. It keeps scaring me. Anyways, so this is a really great hydrating mask to have, especially if you have extensions or really any kind of damaged hair. So it just really feels so silky once I wash it out, and you get like the most benefit if you have it on overnight. If I didn't have extensions, I would literally massage my whole head with it, but since I technically can't, half of my head, and it's awesome. The third way I use it is I make my own little purple shampoo mask. So it's crazy, but it works. So I'll take my purple shampoo and I'll take this and I'll mix like a concoction, and I will put it on also like wherever I have blonde and trying not to touch my tapes, and I'll keep it on for like an hour and put my hair in a bun or in a braid and just walk around the house, clean, cook, whatever I'm doing. So if you put this on pretty dry hair, you'll get like really intense icy hair, like super intense. Whereas if you use it in the shower for 10 minutes, it'll definitely cancel out the yellow. But if you let it sit in your hair for like an hour with a mask, heaven. It's so opaque, like such a beautiful icy combination. So once I get out of the shower and towel dry my hair, I use this Amika Vault Color Lock leave-in conditioner. I just recently started using this. Oh my gosh, I always use it's a 10. That one's so good. I've used it forever and ever. It's just so expensive. I think this is half the price, or at least a third cheaper. So it's so good. It basically works the same in my opinion as the It's a 10 one, and it smells so good. And I just love the Amika products in general, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Thank you, Julie. I'm like hooked on everything Amika these days. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Watch it be like Amika or Amika. I don't know. Anyways, so I basically spray this. I actually spray it into my hand first. I don't spray it all over my head because I have tapes, and any kind of conditioner will make them slip, so don't do that. So I'll spray it like 3 or 4 pumps into my hands, kind of massage it in, and put it like on my ends and just all over my hair realistically, except I avoid my tapes. The next thing I use is the Amika Wizard Detangling Primer. This stuff is so good. It's so good if you have like tangling hair. My hair is blonde on the ends, so it can get more, I mean my natural hair, not even the extensions. I still have a lot of blonde on my natural hair, and it feels a little bit more tangly after my shower, even with conditioner. So I'll spray this basically to my ends to kind of like break up any tangles or knots. So this is a really good product, and again, it smells so good. The next thing is this Hot Toddy Heat and UV Protectant, like a gel, I guess. It's by Drybar. You guys, this stuff is amazing. If it would focus. It smells good. Duh. It smells really good, and it works so well. So I'll basically squirt a lot. I use a lot of this stuff because I don't want to damage my hair. It protects up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll basically, it says work a small amount, doesn't it? Work a small dollop. I'm over here like work a small dollop through damp hair prior to blow drying. So I always use this stuff. It's so good, and it's actually lasted me a really long time. I remember when it came in, I'm like, this is tiny, but you guys, I will 100% repurchase this a billion times. A billion and billion and billion times. If you don't use a hair protectant spray or mask, then you is crazy. I feel like even if your hair is not bleached or colored, you still need to protect it when you blow dry it. Obviously, if you straighten and curl it, I always curl my hair, and I blow dry it almost all the way through. So I use heat daily, but I really try to protect my hair in between. The next thing I wanted to mention is that I always put an oil on my tips, because once again, I have extensions and they don't get natural oil because they're not connected to your scalp. So it's good to keep them hydrated when you can. And I have 2 oils that I am obsessed with. So this one is the Amika Glass Action Universal Elixir. I just think that sounds so cool. So it's in this little bottle. Here's a piece of hair. Evidence that I use it, and evidence that I shed. Anyways, so it's this little container. I think this is around $20. Something like that, whereas the next one is more expensive, the Olaplex one, but I'm going to explain in a second. So I use this daily because it's more affordable, and there's so much product in here, and it honestly works so well. It doesn't make my hair feel greasy. It doesn't feel, neither of these make my hair feel greasy, and that's super important to me because I already have enough grease on top. So this just really hydrates like my ends, and that's the only place I put it. I'll like pump maybe 3 or 4 from my entire head, and I'll just kind of rub it in. So this one is so good, and I feel like it has the best smell. Even though all of the Amika products basically smell the same, this one smells like the most like heavy scented in a good way. I freaking love it. So I use this all the time. Sometimes even if I don't wash my hair, it's like day 3 and I have dry shampoo in and I feel like my hair is looking a little crazy, I'll run this product through because it just makes it look more fresh. It's weird. I like brush it out. Good stuff. The other one is this Olaplex one. I talked about this on my Instagram before. This is like months ago. This is so good. It's such a subtle, just such a subtle scent, and it's just so good. It says it's a bonding oil. I don't know if it's bonding anything at this point because half my hair is fake, but it works so well. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a great oil. It's so good. It's just a little bit more expensive. It did last me like half a year. Both of them are really good though. Lastly, and probably most important to me is this Drybar Detox Dry Shampoo. I've definitely mentioned this 20 times, and why are they not sponsoring me at this point? I don't know. I'm just kidding, but seriously, you guys, this shampoo is my jam. It definitely costs way more than it should, okay? I have sold my kidneys so I can afford this, but seriously, it is expensive. It's $23 a bottle, and if you use dry shampoo daily, it's not gonna last too long. But I do have to say, I'm like pointing this at you guys, I do have to say, I have an announcement to make. If you use dry shampoo regularly and you want it to work really well, this is for you. But if you don't use it, I don't even know what I'm getting at, guys. This is just a really good one. I used to use the Batiste or Batasti, that one. And I don't know what happened. One day it just stopped working on me. Is my hair a little botched over here? It just like doesn't do it for me anymore. I feel like I get major buildup from the Batiste one, or really any dry shampoo. This one is so light. I remember the first time I sprayed it in my hair, I'm like, this is never gonna work ever. It just felt so light, almost like it did nothing. But then you like rub it in and brush it out and you're like, dang, did I just take a shower? It's that good. Honestly, it's that good. At least to me personally, I have very fine hair. There's just some kind of magic that they put in here that works so good. And here's the thing. I've been using dry shampoo for at least 10 years. And like I said, the Batiste one, I used it for so long. I would have to use it every single day, like twice a day, kind of like keep spraying it in if I didn't wash my hair. Whereas this, I do a couple squirts, I'm good to go. I don't have to touch anything up. It just absorbs the oil the best for me. And I just have to use so much less. Whereas the Batiste is cheaper, but I always had to use more. So it's like, did it cost less to get the other one? I don't really know, because I was repurchasing more often. Whereas this thing lasts me maybe 3 to 4 weeks. Whereas the Batiste, I'm not kidding, I used to go through them once a week. So these are all the products that I use. I'm by no means a hair specialist or a professional in this area at all. These just personally work so well for me. And again, I have very thin, fine hair. It's not very easy to manage, but these work so well. And yeah, as I mentioned, I will link everything down below in case you guys want to quickly shop whatever I mentioned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I love reading those. Thank you so much for your support time and time again. I hope everyone is staying safe. We love you guys, and we will see you in our next one.